I'm sorry, what?
Did I hear that right?
20 years old and making triple digits? That's not how it was for me.
Right?
I can tell you that much.
No.
Wow.
We'll make sure we get to that story for sure.
Looking forward to sharing that with you here. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Friday. I'm Eric Connors.
I'm Stella Escobedo. Yeah, hope that got your attention because all of us are like, what?
Jaw drop.
Yeah. Netta?
Oh my goodness, I remember my first job out of college, $5.25 an hour in Yuma, Arizona.
That does not add up to triple digits.
Nope, $17,000 a year.
That was me in Montana.
Yeah, I mean, our first markets, that's how it is. But, you know, hey, now we get to live the big city life here in San Diego. So it was worth it every step of the way. But now we need to know what his strategy was. So stay tuned for that. This morning, as we see, we got cloud coverage over the Hotel del Coronado. Gorgeous place. If you make that much, you can stay there and enjoy a nice staycation there. Also looking at Booker Hill towards the south. You see that early morning glow. We're waiting for that official sunrise. But right now, most of San Diego does have cloud coverage over it. That marine layer on repeat, afternoon sunshine. We're staying below seasonal through Sunday. Much, much warmer by next week. There's a big ridge of high pressure coming in from the east. We'll get into all those details coming up. Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning, June. Happy Friday. Travel times remain pretty calm out there. 2 crashes that are impacting your drive, including this one. South on the 163 before the 52. Cruiser off to the right-hand shoulder. No big delays with this one. Further to the east on the 8 right before Dunbar. Right-hand shoulder is black. No one hurt in this crash. Stella.
Jenny, thank you. This morning, police are looking for whoever shot a Doordash driver in Linda Vista. It happened around 9 last night on Ulrich Street and Linda Vista Road. Police say the driver had just picked up food at the Jack in the Box and then shot in the face while driving. The delivery driver lost control of his car and crashed into a pole. He is expected to survive. Authorities are talking to witnesses and checking surveillance cameras. Call police if you have any information. And this morning, we are learning new information after police shot and killed a man in El Cajon.
Police say the man was a suspect in an earlier shooting, and the victim of that incident says he doesn't know why the gunman targeted him. News 8's Chris Crow is live in El Cajon with more on this, and we are hearing from that victim, Chris.
And incredibly, the sound that he is, in his conversations with us, an incredible outlook on all of this. I mean, this is someone who probably went through something really horrific, totally random, doesn't know why this man shot him, but his quick thinking, along with the fact that he was extremely lucky, probably prevented an even more tragic situation. Take a listen.
Did I just get shot right now? Then the second thing was like, go lock the door, because he tried to come back in and shoot more.
And again, quick thinking there for him after being shot to go ahead and close that door. Now, he did say that his iPhone actually caught the brunt of the first gunshot there. So potentially it did hurt him, though. He did get ricocheted. So that did potentially save him. Now, that man's name is Joseph Hutchins. He's out of the hospital, as you can see. But again, he doesn't know the shooter, has no idea why he shot. This all happened outside of a nursing school there on Main Street. Now, the school surveillance camera did get a picture of the suspect who ran away after shooting Hutchins. Police were able to use that picture and catch up with him on Ballard Street, which is about 2 blocks away. That's when, according to El Cajon police, he stepped out into the street and began firing at an officer. El Cajon police say that the officer then knocked the suspect down, possibly with his car, returned fire, hitting the suspect once and killing him.
The suspect stepped into the street and began shooting at the officer while he was still driving in his car, striking his police car at least 1 time.
I honestly feel like they probably saved a lot of people's lives today, because we had kids getting out of school right around 2:30. There was parents walking down the street.
Again, pretty incredible quick thinking there by Hutchins. Now, as for the police officer, we're told he was not injured, even though that suspect fired at him, but he will be placed on paid administrative leave pending an investigation into this shooting. Eric and Stella.
God, he's going to be all right. Thanks for that, Chris. The Coronado Unified School Board formally apologizing over the tortilla throwing incident back in June. Tortillas were tossed at Orange Glen High School players during the championship game against Coronado High. Well, last night, the Coronado School Board issued a full and formal apology to the Escondido students and staff. Well, some community members spoke at that meeting, upset the district's statement on the incident, called the actions racist. The Coronado alumnus who brought the tortillas says it was not intended to be racist, saying throwing tortillas used to be a tradition at UC Santa Barbara.
Today, President Biden will address the situation in Afghanistan. He's expected to give a speech from the White House this afternoon. Meanwhile, we are seeing new video of people desperate to get out of Kabul after the Taliban took over. Watch this.
Baby.
What you're seeing is a baby being passed over razor wire into the hands of U.S. soldiers guarding the airport in Kabul. Thousands of people are trying to escape, including U.S. citizens. A NATO official says over 18,000 people have been evacuated from Afghanistan since Sunday. Democratic-led congressional committees say they will investigate why the U.S. seems so unprepared for all of this. And some Afghan refugees are coming to San Diego. Catholic Charities and Jewish Family Service are some of the local agencies helping refugees resettle here. They have helped dozens of families in just the past few days. We spoke to a family who got out of Afghanistan shortly before the Taliban took over. They say they're looking forward to their future here in America.
We're happy we are safe here.
I want to become in the future a doctor.
Agencies helping refugees say volunteers and donations are currently needed. For more information, just go to CBS8.com and click on this story.
This morning, San Francisco's vaccine mandate for indoor spaces is now in effect. It is one of the strictest orders in the country. Anyone who wants to eat, drink, or work out at a gym indoors needs to prove they are fully vaccinated. The mandate goes beyond New York City's, which only requires the first dose of a vaccine for indoor activities. This morning, thousands of firefighters, including crews from San Diego, are on the front lines of two massive wildfires in Northern California. The largest, the Dixie Fire, is close to 700,000 acres and is still at 35% containment. We spoke to residents of Greenville, the small historic town destroyed by the Dixie Fire.
It was like, God, just give me one reason. Let me tell you, I yelled, I screamed, I hollered at him. I hollered at him and asked him why he would allow this to happen.
Boy, your heart goes out to those folks. Crews are also fighting the Caldor Fire. That one's burned more than 68,000 acres southwest of Lake Tahoe. The fire has no containment right now.
This is so taxing on all the firefighters, not to mention what all of these residents are going through, Netta.
No, it is just draining to see. And, you know, you mentioned the Caldor Fire. This is a view from Placerville, such a cute town. And unfortunately, this has been their view for multiple days. This is all the smoke and the haze. And people have, you know, ash on their cars, even if they don't live anywhere near these fires. I mean, it is just devastating this entire region. And you can see right here, I mean, these are normally big, lush trees. And these are very, very dry. I mean, you can kind of tell right there in this camera view just how dry this is. This is the stuff that will burn up quickly. You saw some of the fire crews doing what they call, you know, backfires. So because the wind direction kept moving around on them, they actually had to light fire to prevent fires from spreading. And right now, the wind direction, it's actually calming down and it's helping them a little bit. It's still in that north to south directions, which is still dry, but no red flag warnings. This right here is a smoke forecast model, and you can see that's the Caldor Fire right there near that town of Placerville, that live camera that I just showed you. There's the Dixie Fire, really massive, and there are multiple other fires right here, a couple other fires in the Sequoia National Forest. So a lot of this is sending smoke throughout our state, but as they set this into motion, you can see wind direction will start to change. More of an onshore breeze, that's that west to east wind. Unfortunately for Nevada, likely into Utah and beyond, they're going to see smoke throughout the weekend. For us in San Diego, most of our region, it's good right now, and it's going to likely for tomorrow change into some portions moderate air quality, but you see this right here, that's like haze that you might wake up to early tomorrow morning. So this is our smoke forecast model, and at least for San Diego, we are doing obviously better off than what they're dealing with right here in the central portion of our state. Air quality warning in effect until 11 o'clock this morning because of that direction of the smoke being pushed further south.